This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
All right, what did you learn this weekend?
We got this text from Kyle. I learned it's not worth the argument. Forevermore, just going to agree to disagree.
But don't say you disagree.
Yeah, just nod.
Mm-hmm.
I learned two things this weekend. One's a positive, one's a negative. We'll start with the positive. Our listeners are awesome. The amount of people that brought their dogs to come say hi when I was live on location on Saturday.
At Wayback Burgers.
I was at the brand new location on
Good
Ellerslie.
burgers.
Dude, I'm not a big gourmet burger girl. But I had to try one. It was so good.
So good.
Anyway.
Yeah, I came down. You didn't say thank you for that. I didn't have to do that.
Because you didn't even talk to me. You just came for the burgers and left.
Yeah, the burgers were good.
They're so good. Anyway, the amount of dogs that stopped by. Listeners just knowing that's what I wanted that time.
Mm-hmm. And you were outside?
Yeah, it was perfect.
So it wasn't like that awkward, hey, no dogs are allowed in here. This is a restaurant thing.
There was a family that came specifically just for me to say hi to their golden retrievers. I was like, aren't you guys going to go in and get some food? They were like, no. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Made my day. Negative thing that I learned over the weekend, went to my sister's house. She has a, what are those things called?
Scale?
A scale that looks like it's from the 70s.
Oh, that means it's a good one.
No, You're not supposed to say that. It was the worst result I've ever had.
What are you coming in at?
I'm not saying.
Come on.
Although I did weigh myself at like 7 p.m. That's probably the first mistake. You got to do it first thing in the morning.
After dinner?
No.
Oh, God, I'm just putting my foot in my mouth.
I know. Don't ask me what I'm coming in at.
Well,
I told you it's bad.
okay.
Take a guess.
No, I'm not guessing.
I told you it's high, so it won't offend me.
I'm with Kyle here.
Not worth the argument. Just agree to disagree. That's hilarious.
30 years ago this week, Friends debuted.
Oh, wow.
And 15 years ago this week, Modern Family debuted.
Huh.
Two of the greatest sitcoms of all time.
I never watched Modern Family. I watched like episodes here and there, but I couldn't tell you character names or.
Yeah, there wasn't really like that many ongoing storylines.
Okay.
Which I felt like they could have used to actually have you hooked, but the writing was incredible and the acting was awesome.
Right. Very good comedic timing, I hear.
But there wasn't like I need to tune in to find out what happens this week, which Friends balanced really well.
Yeah, I was good at that. I mean, they had their awesome to be continued episodes like, you know, Ross saying the wrong name at the altar, getting off the plane.
Right.
Things like that, right?
Like it tapped into almost like drama style hooks.
Yep.
But was also really funny, and you could just watch one episode and be completely fulfilled.
Yeah.
And again, the characters were unreal. The acting was great. The writing was good.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Ross is the best.
What?
Ross is the best character.
I'd say the other five. I like more than Ross.
No way.
Yeah. What happened to sitcoms?
What is a good recent sitcom? Sounds weird to even say that.
Like, I want one that's filmed in front of a live studio audience. I really liked that the shift happened. Like, for a stretch there, my favorite shows were like Arrested Development, Trailer Park Boys, the shows that didn't have laugh tracks. Mm-hmm. And then we've gone too far now where I do want some that, like, help me, let me know when to laugh.
So when I was little, my dad would watch Seinfeld, and I knew nothing about it. I would be like, when's Seinfeld on? Like, I had no idea what was going on. And I knew when to laugh because of the laugh track.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what the heck was going on. I just wanted to look cool in front of my family.
That's pretty cute.
We need to bring back the laugh track for people that don't know what the heck is going on.
Or when you're only kind of paying attention, it's just fun to kind of laugh along with stuff. I don't know.
But remember that time we got rid of the laugh track on Big Bang Theory? And how awkward it is without a laugh track on some of these shows? Because these actors have to learn to pause between lines and just kind of stare at the other person, knowing that there's a laugh track added in.
Well, and they're saying the line knowing there's going to be a laugh track so they can say it with like the delivery of a punchline.
But then there's just silence for 5 seconds after. It's so awkward.
It is pretty messed up. It kind of reminds me when I do stand-up sometimes. When you expect everybody to laugh, but then they don't.
You have a laugh track of me somewhere in the system. I know you have something. Maybe you need to start adding those into your stand-up routines. Just have a little button hidden. Step on it every once in a while.
And then just this plays. Hold on. Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Great
You're welcome.
suggestion. Have you ever heard the story of the plastic couch?
No.
I heard it again this weekend from somebody who said this happened at Red Deer College, apparently.
Okay, but you're doing like the air quotations. Does that mean it didn't happen at Red Deer College?
Well, I've also heard it told that it happened at Lakeland College in Lloydminster back in the day.
It's an urban legend.
Vermilion. I heard it once there, and I've heard it that it happened at the U of A.
Okay, break it down. Let's see if anybody remembers this story or it sounds familiar.
So a guy apparently goes home with a girl to her place and is surprised to see that she has like plastic all over her couches, like covered. Mm-hmm. And
which you don't see anymore.
No, some grandparents used to do that to keep their couches a hundo.
My grandparents would wrap their remotes for the TV in saran wrap to make sure no dust got in them.
Yeah, I don't want to get that dust in that $4 remote. Anyway, gets there, they have a drink, and then all of a sudden the guy gets to feel a like weird cramp in his gut. And
one too many paralyzers at the club that night,
you
maybe.
would think.
Yeah.
But then when he grabs his stomach, immediately the girl jumps on his back and starts squeezing him from behind.
What? What happens next?
Well, he ends up going number 2 on the couch, and that's kind of her thing.
No. So did she add something to his meal that night? Or
like X-Lax into his drink or whatever.
This is absolutely a fake story.
But I just wanted to know if anybody else has heard this story before.
I've never heard it.
The plastic couch at the college story. It was on campus.
Then again, I never went to college. I don't hear any of the urban legends.
I just so desperately want to be best friends with McDavid. And I feel like it's not going to happen. I had my chance this weekend. 2 chances, actually.
You're probably a little too old for him. You're like his dad's age.
No, I'm not his dad's age.
Oh.
I'm 15 years older than him. That is buddy ages.
Okay, sure. You saw him twice, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So Friday we were in a celebrity feisty pickleball tournament raising money for the Alberta Lung Society, which was great. Love doing that every year. And we knew there would be some Oilers wives playing. So it went radio hosts first and then Oilers wives. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'll know them. Lauren, McDavid, who, by the way, is a fantastic pickleball player.
She's still Lauren Kyle on Instagram. Has she changed her name?
Probably not.
Yeah, she's a great pickleball player. Her and Connor Brown's wife were the team. And look up. They've got McDavid just chilling up there.
There he
was
is.
16 feet away from me.
He was. You thought he was watching you play pickleball, but it turns out Lauren
was warming up.
Was warming up on the other side, so he was probably watching her.
Definitely watching that over me play.
Definitely watching that. And then you saw him again at the Elks game on the field. That's so fun.
Him and Draisaitl and their partners were both there.
You know, I love how many people love McDavid.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciated that you were respectful at the pickleball tournament, not up in his face, asking him for a selfie, bugging him. You know what I mean? Because
that's what best friends wouldn't do that.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be way too cool for that.
Yeah.
But no, it's sad because he came and there was a big crowd there and he just didn't want anyone to he was just there to watch his wife do her thing.
He deserves nights out where he is left alone, so I wanted to respect that.
Totally. And then when he was leaving, that's when everyone noticed that he was there. And the crowd that followed him out, I was a little bit embarrassed. I was like, is this really what people do when he's out? Like, we've seen those viral videos of people bugging him when he was trying to get beer and trying to load beer into his trunk for his teammates that day.
People just wanted a glimpse, though, which I think is...
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Like, I didn't see anybody approach and run and ask him for an autograph. If that would have started, though, the next person would have done the same thing. And
you got to think that gets tiresome.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed on the second day in a row of seeing him when I thought maybe our relationship had gone to the next level.
You thought he'd recognize you. Hey, you're that guy that was crushing it at pickleball.
Hey, Ryder, didn't I see you yesterday? High five.
No, that's not going to be the case.
So I think just one more time. If I see him one more time within the next week, he's going to be like, hey, where do I know you from, brother? And I'll be like, oh.
You think he's going to call you brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep dreaming.
Andrew says 15 years difference is not a big deal. That's like Batman and Robin.
True.
Thank you, Andrew. So I'm McDavid's Batman. He's my Robin.
He doesn't know who you are. It's officially fall.
Yeah. I mean, I got a high of 31 on Wednesday.
No.
That still feels like summer. What do you mean, no? You don't want to drag out summer?
No, I already put away all my shorts. And I was glad to do it. Like, bring on the toques. I want to wear scarves.
Don't wear a toque on Wednesday. You'll be a very sweaty woman.
Clearly. 31?
Yeah, some places have like iced pumpkin spice drinks, so maybe go with one of those on Wednesday if you are wanting to transition to fall. You're already talking about like decorating with pumpkins, though.
Yeah. I got to get some pumpkins for the front step. That'll look nice.
Not yet. Can you wait until October?
It's fall.
30 or 31 on Wednesday is what I read.
Okay, well, I'm over it. Like, I'm not going outside those days. I'm going to be inside, cuddled up with a blanket.
Again, you're just going to be sweaty.
It's soup season, Ryder.
No, it's not yet. You got to wait.
What are you going to be doing? People are going to be outside barbecuing? I don't think so.
Yes.
Like when it's hot out and the leaves are changing color. It doesn't add up to me.
I just can't believe there are people like you out there when we know what's coming with winter that you wouldn't want to drag out summer a little bit longer.
Pumpkin pie.
Frostbite, cold
turkey.
cars, scraping your windshield.
Turkey dinners. Presents.
Your face hurting when you walk outside. Like
beautiful displays of lights outside. Frosted sugar cookies.
You do sound like you're ready for winter now.
Okay, what team are you on? Team Lisa?
You've made it sound pretty good there.
Yeah, I know. Some hot cocoa, maybe some mini marshmallows. Add a little bit of Baileys to that.
30 degrees on Wednesday. Stop it.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We are joined by Texter 107. Ashley, you ready to win $1,000 or what?
I sure am.
Awesome. First time getting through. Here's how the game works. You're going to choose a teammate, either Ryder or myself, who will leave the studio. They will not hear round one, where the other host will give you 5 words. You have 25 seconds to tell them the first word that comes to mind. For each word that matches with your teammate, it's $25 in your pocket. If you get all 5, we jump it to 1,000. So, Ashley, who do you want as your teammate?
Ryder.
Okay.
I'm feeling grand prize energy today from Ashley. Let's do this.
Yeah, I love the confidence. All right. Ashley, I'm starting that 25-second timer. After I say the first word, best of luck.
Thank you.
What comes to mind when I say nap? N-A-P, nap.
Sleep.
Sunrise.
Sunset.
Printer.
Ink.
Turtle.
Shell.
Raisin.
Bran.
Oh, nice work. Ryder's jaw is dropped in the hall. That was quick, hey?
That was fast. I could barely go and check out the sunrise.
It's funny you say that. What comes to mind when I say sunrise?
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say morning?
Oh, come on.
What?
Sunset.
No.
Bad. You're bad.
Don't say that.
You're in trouble today. What comes to mind when I say nap?
Sleep.
$25, Ashley. Let's keep it going. Printer.
Paper.
Ink.
Oh.
Turtle.
Those are the 2 most essential parts of
I
a
know.
printer.
Seriously. What about jammed? That's most people's answer.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Turtle.
Slow?
Shell. Can we get to $50 on a Monday? Let's hope so. What comes to mind when I say raisin?
Bran.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice work. All right. Ashley, you picked up $50. Thanks for playing Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
Thanks so much.
Sorry about getting you too excited with that grand prize energy business.
Kidding. Really shut that down.
Have a good day.
You too, Ashley. Drive safe.
Have a great day.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we play this every weekday morning around this time. Your next chance tomorrow morning. You know the drill.
Don't be disappointed in me. Morning was a good answer.
You have to write lines now. 50 of them.
I don't know what I will write. I did everything that I thought I should do there.
Sorry for disappointing Ashley and all of our listeners. Oh, yeah, and Lisa as well. 50 times for every $1 that we gave her.
It is time for Recommend Something, where we recommend something.
Okay, if you haven't watched the first episode of The Penguin, you are missing out. It's on Crave, Amazon. They're just releasing one episode at a time. It's got 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. And
Colin Farrell's the Penguin, right?
He is. And Kristen Milioti, is that how you say her last name? Anyway, she's a fantastic actress, and just 10 out of 10, was entertained beginning to end.
It grabs you pretty quick, that first episode, yeah.
You don't have to know everything about the
Batman
DC
universe.
You don't. You really don't. This could be on its own, and it's all about the Penguin, the villain, and he's not young in it either. It's him when he's already older and already in his like villain stage. Apparently, Batman will not be featured in it. That's just what I've heard. So it's really focusing on the Penguin. And to be honest, I laughed a couple times. Like the Penguin character, you kind of like him. You don't want to.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really well done, and I think it's going to make a lot of news. I think it's going to get nominated for some awards. I can't believe that's Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
The makeup job, that will win awards. So
he looks like a 60-year-old dude.
Oh, it's so well done.
I don't know how old Colin Farrell is, but
I watched the fast forward video of him in the makeup chair getting his fake neck on and the hair and stuff, and it looks like a process, but just amazing. So The Penguin is now out, just the pilot episode, just episode 1. And I loved it. I think everyone needs to watch it.
It is time for Recommend Something, where we recommend something. All right. My recommendation for today is, I know a lot of people end up in staying in their lane when it comes to cooking.
Okay.
You make your 10 dishes or whatever it is.
Chicken nuggets in the air fryer.
Sure.
That's
or even like when you branch out, it's maybe a casserole, but you always do the same one because you're used to it. Mm-hmm. So a good way to experiment with food, I've noticed, is before I go grocery shopping, I'll watch an episode of a cooking show.
To get inspired.
Like a contest cooking show. And just try to find something that somebody's making that you're like, I've never made that before. And then you can look up ingredients and whatever that you need to buy at the grocery store. It's just a fun way to branch out.
I'm curious because I was too young to be baking anything or cooking anything when the shows were on during daytime. When those were on, did people plan it out and bake along with the bakers while they did the step-by-steps?
No, I don't think so. People didn't have TVs in their kitchen back then.
True. So you just watch it and write down the steps. I guess they probably had a website where you could go and find. They probably had a cookbook. They probably had a cookbook. Taking it out of a cookbook. All right.
Free website. Anyway, it's just a good way to get motivated to go and try something else. Because I know if I don't do that, I just end up making the same things over and over again. So
do you even get inspired as little as one ingredient, like adding something you never thought to add before?
Yeah, like occasionally. I'll be like, I've never cooked with that before. Or even if it's like a fruit that you buy, you don't even have to cook it. You just try it.
What's your favorite cooking show right now? What are you into?
This current, what is it called?
Is it on
Master Chef?
It's on Netflix?
Generations.
Okay.
No, it's on like CTV, but you can watch it if you have on demand. Is good because it's like boomers taking on Gen X, Gen Z, millennials.
Fun.
And they all have their kind of different cooking styles, but all of them are awesome. So
there you go. So our recommendations today: watch The Penguin while you're cooking with something you've never cooked before.
Feeling extra sharp because it's time to play Matchmaker on Play 107.
Strike up a match by picking 2 numbers with the same prize and you win. Miss the match and you're out. Good luck.
We've got Steve on the phone ready to play Matchmaker. You know how it works. You've been keeping track, Steve?
I have.
Nice work. All right, so all you have to do is choose 2 numbers between 1 and 50. If both of them have the same prize behind them, you win.
Perfect. I would like to choose number 2.
Number 2. Let's check it out.
Wait, no. Are we telling what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Oh, awesome.
A popcorn party.
Sweet Convenience gift card. We love Sweet Convenience. Best candy store in the city. So you got number 2. What else are you going with?
Let's try 29.
29 is Main Magic, a gift cert to Rock It Out Salon.
All right, so no match today. That's all right,
Okay.
but we got to remember. Are you hitting the buzzer?
Well, yeah, I better hit the buzzer on him, shouldn't
Just make
I?
him feel real bad.
Sorry about that, Steve.
Keep track. Number 2 is Popcorn Party. And number 29 is Main Magic.
Until
Awesome.
next time, my friend.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Next chance to play tomorrow morning at 8:25, where we promise we won't forget to say the code word that you need to text.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast. Play 107.